I know that in the coaching profession, you're known as a quarterback guru, probably a huge reason why you're now the head coach at Carnegie Mellon. But just kind of talk about, from a quarterback recruiting perspective, what type of intangibles are you looking for out of your quarterbacks, and maybe ultimately your starting quarterback?
Yeah, I think it's something that you hit on earlier. It's growth potential, but growth potential isn't just athletic ability; it's leadership ability. It's their ability to connect with the community on campus, and be a positive part about that community. I said this all the time at Columbia. I said it on other podcasts. I've said it to people. I can find plenty of great quarterbacks that can do it, that can make all the throws. I can find guys that probably academically can get it done. But to me, it's that it factor. It's that personality factor. My biggest accomplishment, and the thing I'm most proud of leading Columbia, is I truly believe that room from top to bottom is better than it was when I came in. That's not putting down Coach Santos, who was there before me. He is a fantastic coach. He's the head coach now at New Hampshire. He has done a phenomenal job. But one of the things that I wanted to really do when I was there was make sure that every guy I was involved with the recruiting process, that we were bringing in the best guy we could that fit Columbia football and the goals that we had. Our goals were to flip a program from a doormat to a potential champion every year. And I wanted kids that had that chip on the shoulder, that wanted to build it the right way, that wanted to put the work in. Because I knew that room, if that room could be the driving force of all of it, the rest would fall in line. And I'm super proud of that room. That room has got 6 leaders in it. It's got 6 dudes that could become president, could become CEOs. I mean, they are phenomenal. And I'm really proud of that, because they all could do it football wise, and they all could do it academically. But I really felt like the personalities that were in that room recruiting were the guys that were going to use their experience at Columbia to change something. And that's exactly what they'll do in the world. And it's so cool. Like that room, just looking back on it a little nostalgically as I move on, that I really do feel like from top to bottom, that room, I mean, there are guys in that room that could play anywhere in the Ivy League, that they could be on any other roster. And I don't know if that was always the case at Columbia, 10 years ago, where it might have been a different deal, where they were much lower, in the pecking order of the Ivy. And so I think it's the same thing I look at as I push forward to Carnegie Mellon and recruiting is, whether we like it or not, and I know I'm biased, I'm a quarterback guy, but your quarterback is going to take you places, whether you like it or not. And if you have good to great quarterback play, you got a chance to win a championship every year. If you have sub-average quarterback play, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to win at a super high level. And so to me, if we can hit it there, with a great guy academically, a great guy athletically, a guy that obviously from a personality standpoint fits the university and what we're trying to do, the sky's the limit. And that's where I've been super fortunate, whether it's been at Rhodes, even, back to Wabash. But, even Indiana, like Ben Chappell at Indiana was one of those dudes. Like he just was different. Like he took command, but you just look at it all the way through, you get those type of guys in that room. It makes up for so many other deficiencies you may have in the organization, because that guy is able to push things forward from a leadership standpoint.